Good morning. Welcome back to GP Outdoors. Got a little bit of sunshine between rainstorms again, so I'm going to start off on my second trail here in the forest. You may remember this, it might look familiar. This is the end of the first trail just as it turns around this big maple and then heads back out to the driveway. And as I mentioned to you in the last episodes, I'm going to take a connector trail now from the corner here, take it back through the forest. I'm going to try to get it up close to the northern boundary of the property. As you recall, on the first trail I did, it was a smaller trail, gave me a chance to learn what worked, what didn't work, learned a few things, and a couple of things worked pretty good. So I'm going to continue on the same fashion. I'm going to start off with the marker paint. This time I'm going to make the trail a little bit wider than the last time because I think I learned it was a little too narrow in some spots. I'm going to try to make it meander as best I can through. And I'm going to grab the pole saw and the chainsaw, make sure I clear off the branches up to about 7 feet, make sure I clear any debris out of the floor, get it grappled off, and then I'm going to head through and start trying to grade it. One thing I did learn that I think is a little more efficient is instead of grabbing one rock or one log at a time and taking it back to my piles, I'm going to just take them and pile them up as I go. And that way I think it'll be a little more effective or efficient later to just grab them all at once. Anyways, if you're interested, grab a coffee, stick around. Should be an interesting adventure. Cheers. So that's marking out at least part of the trail, more than enough that I'm going to be able to do today or tomorrow. I've got a long way to get to up here, and I'm going to turn it, and then I'm going to start following the northern boundary. Interesting, I haven't been back in this part of the forest for a while, but there's a lot of dead standing everywhere. So I've got a lot of chainsaw and pole work to do today. Stick around. Cheers. Alrighty, first part's done. Got everything trimmed. Took down a lot of dead wood in there, but I've got a nice, clear, wide, meandering path up to the top of that hill. Time to get the grapple and the box blade, load up the tractor and get to work. Cheers. I think this is becoming a habit. I've got all the debris cleared out of this whole part of the trail that I've been trying to work on for the next couple of days, except this stump and this rock. Now, I had no idea how big this rock was, because if I knew it was this large, I would have left it in the hole, because now I've got to backfill that hole. The stump, she's pretty rooted, and as I mentioned before, the B2601 doesn't have a lot of power when it comes to trying to dig out healthy stumps. So I think what I'm probably going to do is dig that out, chainsaw it down as low to the ground as I can, and we'll leave it because it's sort of a little bit on the side of the trail. And then when we come back for the next part on this series, we're going to start box blading and grading through this trail. Thanks for sticking around today. I hope it was enjoyable, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.